Hello, lovelies, and welcome to another cash stuffing. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Lily, and I am a 23-year-old cash budgeter and stuffer. I'm currently living with my boyfriend and our 2 dogs, and we are in the process of purchasing our first home together, hopefully within the next few weeks. So if any of that sounds like content that might interest you, I hope that you consider hitting that subscribe button and sending a little support my way. But happy Cash Stuffing Tuesday, everyone. Today we are here to stuff my first full-time paycheck for the... Why did I say first? My full-time paycheck for the second week of June. So we should have a total of 505 here. We have 100, 52, 53, 350, 70, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 500? Did I? Oh yeah, I think I might have said 410, but I meant 310. You know it. You know. Alrighty, how are you guys doing today? We're doing pretty darn good over here. Yesterday was a struggle. I think everyone was just on edge, anxious and stressed, but at the end of the day we ended up getting some pretty good news, which I will get to here in a little bit, but that has made today so much better. So also I apologize, I don't know why I keep clearing my throat. I have a little Pepsi Zero over here that I'm like chugging on. Maybe that's not the best, but I'm also standing right now. I can't find, well, I changed chairs and now I can't find the one that I use for filming, so we'll figure it out. This whole packing process has been nuts, but alrighty. So for my wallet, which by the way, I know there's like a lot of nonsense in here. I honestly don't even know. I think that's like a password to something at work. And then I have my little cash breakdown slips. I used to make these. Let me know if you want them. Or like a digital download or something. They're kind of dirty right now, but anyway, jumping right into my envelopes, which by the way, these A7 size Mulberry envelopes are available in my shop. They're under the same listing as the A7 ones, just in case, you know, anyone was interested. You just choose A7. I still have a gift card in here. There's like $15 left on it, but I did leave $40 in the bank because I have to use my electronic cards to use the Upside app. And you guys, right now, they are giving $11 referrals. 11. So you know, we're all about magic numbers over here, but they are giving $11 freaking dollars in referrals right now. Essentially, how the app works is it'll let you know which gas stations and grocery stores are participating, which they've added like 6, maybe not, maybe like 4 or 5 gas stations near me within the last few weeks. So I don't know if they're like adding them everywhere, but also when I went to like Colorado for my friend's baby shower, I checked the app and they were like all over the place. So maybe honestly it's just because I live in like the top corner of the country and they're like whatever, but yeah, so basically it gives you cash back when you get gas and shop at certain grocery stores. So if you're interested, that you'll get an extra 15 cents per gallon back on your first shopping trip, grocery, oh my gosh, what? Your first gas fill up, but they'll also give you $11.11. Like just a blanket. They're going to hand you $11. And that is for the month of June. So just, I would highly, highly recommend it for now. For like to do right now. Anyway, stop rambling. So groceries had 5 left over. That's going to go to care credit and we're going to add 125 with, hold on, how did I, decent. Yes, okay. With the move coming up and everything, we just have a couple weeks left, so we're not buying like a lot of groceries. We're kind of like, we're not eating the best. We're kind of, you know, eating frozen meals and just kind of like getting through it. But once we get into the new house, we know what the bills look like. I'll know what I can like easily budget for groceries and then we'll go from there. But we have 100, no we don't, 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 15, 20, and 125 for groceries for the week. And we still have, we went to Sam's Club the other day and we got like, it's kind of crazy because some things, like a pack of like one singular kielbasa at the grocery store is like $2 or $3 or $4, I don't know. And for for like $7.99, I got a 4-pack of kielbasas. So we're just like pop the rest in the freezer and we have backups. So there's some things that I definitely, and they were like huge cartons of eggs for like cheaper than the grocery store. I really don't know what's going on with that, but there's some things I've always kind of been like not opposed to like bulk shopping because it's definitely smart, but like when I go to the grocery store, I take the money that I know I'm gonna need, like I round up to like what I'm estimating things are gonna cost. But like if I'm planning to go to like Walmart and I know my grocery trip is gonna cost like $60 max, and then Austin's like, well, no, let's go to Sam's Club because we can split it, blah, blah, blah. And the total is $225. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should plan for this. So that might be a plan for the new house. I don't know. It won't happen anytime soon, but I'm not opposed at all to planning for like bulk trips. I just wasn't prepared for that one. So miscellaneous has $2 left. These are going to go into the jar. We're going to add 5. I pulled from here to help with some toll money. We drove a little bit to go to my cousin's baby shower. She is due, I think, in like early July. Maybe, I could be totally wrong, but pretty darn soon. Also, you guys just watched me. Oh, never mind. Never mind. But I did skip eat out. No, I didn't. Oh my gosh, what is going on with my brain? I am all over the place. I haven't been sleeping very well, and I'm just tired all day. I'm definitely taking a nap after this. It's probably why I don't sleep very well. 1, 2, 3, 4 extra dollars that we set aside. I don't think I have anything to bring to the bank right now. And then I have 2 receipts to scan into Fetch. The tried and true Fetch app, they give you points when you take pictures of your paper receipts, like you link your electronic receipts, and like every single receipt gets points, and then they will give you gift cards in exchange for those points, which is amazing. And if you use my code when you sign up, you will get some extra points on your first receipt, and I will as well. That info is down in the description box. I don't know if it's like 100% up to date with what the current. Oh, look, we got a little wheat penny. Love that. That's it for our wallet. I don't know if it's like fully up to date with like the most recent amount of points that you'll get, but the code is down there. This is filling up nicely. I think it took a while to really feel like there was a substantial amount. I think it's just a big jar. And also for anyone who's curious, these, I don't know exactly like what the, like why he does it, but my dad has always collected wheat pennies, like the ones that, I don't know if I can get to focus, the ones that have like the 2 little whatever, and so I just set them aside and I collect them and I give them to him. I know some people were like, oh, it's worth money or yada yada yada, but I don't know. It's probably why he's collecting them. But so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is gonna go into, I said the jar earlier, I think, but you know what I meant. Our household upgrades. Oh, I didn't even realize this one was in here. So freaking fun, you know? So for our sinking funds, we are stuffing 15 into the Floofy Children. And you guys, if there's one, like specifically one room that I am the most, hands down, the most excited for in the new house, it is the fact that we have a like mudroom / laundry room, but it is the perfect size. We just gated off, and it is the perfect size for like a little dog playroom. They can stay home. We don't have to kennel them. Like we'll put their kennels in there and they'll sleep in there and they'll have their like privacy when they want it and they'll eat in there and yada yada yada. But if like we have to leave the house and go to the store or something, we don't have to kennel them, you know? Or if we're going to be away for a long time, we don't necessarily have, I mean, they might have accidents, but you know what I mean. I am just so beyond excited for them to have a space, you know, to not either be in our room or in the living room or the dining room or wherever. Like they'll have their designated space for their things and they'll be able to like run and play. And just like right now while I'm filming, I will be on the 3rd floor and they could be on the like 1st floor in their space gated off. Like I like having them up here, of course, but you know what I mean? It's just so nice to know that they're gonna, like in just a couple weeks, they're gonna have a place, no, knock on wood, but they're gonna have their space, and I just love the thought of that. So they have 1, 2, 53, 20, 30, 45, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is that 365, maybe? I know I pulled from here because I got Miss Princess over there some more chicken and rice. She's doing better. I'm starting to incorporate her kibble in there as well, but yeah. So that's it for our sinking funds. And then, where do I put it? Okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna go over to our bills. Alrighty, so I will forever love this combination. So fun. Alright, and also, thank you to everyone who's been buying these. It is so fun to see your guys' combinations, like your color. Like, these don't necessarily go together, but to see your combinations for these and, like, what your binders are, I just think it's so cool. So, rent is getting $150 today. And we have 1, 2, 3, 50, and 400. And if you are new, if you are brand new, and or you haven't watched in a while, basically I am doubling my rent and utilities, like amounts that I stuff for the next month and 2 months before my mortgage payments kick in, so I can kind of get used to it. So that's why we're stuffing. Like my rent is only $525, but we're going to continue to stuff that amount, you know, throughout the month. So for utilities, we're adding 50, and we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, and 115. I might need to pull a little bit from here because I think I fudged up a little bit when it comes to paying some of the utilities, and like I pulled from the wrong account, so I need to kind of like reevaluate that whole situation. Insurance is getting 10, so we have 10, 20, and 30. I don't even remember what I said for utilities. I'm sorry. We'll update it on Thursday. Okay, registration's not getting anything, but Best Buy is getting 25 today. So we have 20, 45, and 50. And when it comes to closing, you guys, we found out that our closing is going to be moved up a little bit because, and I don't know why I should have realized it just like looking at a calendar, but our closing date was actually on Juneteenth. So they were like, listen, it's a holiday, let's move it up. So actually our closing is now on the 16th, which is the Friday before, but it's just like we have that whole weekend after we close to just enjoy it for a little bit, you know. Phone's getting 15. I don't remember why. Oh yeah, I couldn't remember why I was starting to talk about that. 10, 25, and 30. This is going to be a really chatty video. For all the people who have been not complaining, but like commenting that they wish they missed like the longer videos, because I know my videos used to be like a half hour plus. So here you go. But I know this isn't getting anything. this isn't like set in stone. I don't know 100% what the numbers are going to be, but depending on how much we have to pay at closing, my mortgage officer did mention that my credit / our rate could go up even higher, or not our rate, but you know what I'm trying to say. Our situation, our payments would be lower, everything would be better if I were to pay down like completely and close out, if not all my credit cards, a couple of them. And I know it's not going to be all of them. But basically, to quickly recap what we did before, the reason that we had to wait so long to close, which again, I am so thankful that the seller was willing to, they weren't in any rush to get out, they were willing to wait, and that they didn't see that as a deterrent to choose us, because we did have to opt to choose later or to close later, because my credit score wasn't the best. I never actually really thought about it. I never looked at it. I didn't really know, and I was paying the minimums on things, but that whole thing, that whole slip and slide. So we evaluated that, and he's like, look, if you go home tonight or over this next weekend and you pay all of your credit cards down to $10, minus the Best Buy and the Care Credit, because those ones don't have interest right now. But if you pay all the rest of them down to $10, then your monthly payments, your credit will go up and your monthly payments will be significantly lower, but it would take a little bit longer. They wouldn't be able to re-pull our credit until X amount of time had passed, and my credit score could, those numbers could update, if that makes any sense. So that's why we had to close later. He said he's gonna do all those final numbers this weekend, so that's exciting. But basically, I don't know, depending on how much we need to bring to closing, what our closing costs are, all that jazz, I may pull from extra house savings to pay down, to completely clear out. It wouldn't be much, because it would be $10 a piece, so less than $50, but still pay those all off and close them out so that I'll only have Best Buy and Care Credit. And that's kind of the plan, but there's nothing set in stone, so I can't give you any more details on it. But anyway, student loans has $150. And I can hear that Austin just got home, so I'm anticipating a text message asking if he can come upstairs. This is why I'm excited for the house, because I'll have my own entire area that he's not going to be just randomly coming into. Anyway, Care Credit is getting 50 plus the 5 from our rollover, so we have 51, 150, 55.60, and 165. In Care Credit. Oops, so many Aria hairs today. Okay, and that's gonna do it for our expenses, and then we are actually gonna stuff one of our savings envelopes today. We haven't been in this binder in a minute. Oh, it's just so freaking cute. But so at the end of the month, everything that's extra that we saved in rent is gonna go to First Home. So it's not like that money's just, doing its thing. But we're gonna add $5 to manifest. So we have one 200, 20, 40, and one 245. 245. I wanted to add to this one at least one time this month. But you guys, I forgot to mention that June is a magic month for me over here. Mine rotation starts in January, so every 3 months, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Those 4 months will be magic months where we have one extra paycheck that we shouldn't have to put towards bills. Obviously, we're going to figure it out once they move in. I might have to. But yeah, so that's it for our savings. And then we have $6 whole to throw into our household upgrades. Someone ordered the pink and it was so cute. So cute. So our rollover for household upgrades is getting that 6. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 54, 5,500, 10, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 41, and 42. So 542, I believe is what I said. And don't you worry your pretty little feet. That's not even the saying, is it? But I did see that this one was switched. Were there any more? Okay. Don't worry your pretty little feet. Is that the saying? It can't be. It cannot be the saying. Okay, anyway. But that's gonna do it for today's cash stuffing, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you are interested, we're gonna have another cash stuffing on Thursday for my Etsy paycheck from last week, and then on Saturday, maybe we will, maybe we won't, but I'm pretty sure we will have an extra, very not random, but very fun video, something that I'm really excited to do. It's not a cash stuffing, but I'm really excited to have some questions answered. So we will just check back in on Saturday if you're interested for that. But with all of that being said, thank you guys so much for sticking around with me, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, week, month, year, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.